In this section, you are going to be learning about Facebook Pixel. All you need to know about Facebook Pixel. In other words, Facebook data set. Alright? So pay close attention while I walk you guys through step by step how to create and manage your Facebook Pixel or data set. So as you can see, as usual, this is our home page. Now for you to create a pixel, head over and click on your Ads Manager and allow it to load up. Alright, as usual, once you get to this page, then click on your profile picture right here. Click on it and then select the right business account you want to use. We'll be using this business account, so I'm going to click on this business settings button and click on it, allow it to load up again. So once it loads up, you're going to see this interface. So now on these settings or these options right here, you are going to scroll down, keep scrolling down to where you will see data sources. This is it right here, data sources. Click on this arrow key and then see below. Here we have catalogs, we have pixel, we have offline and offline event sets, we have data sets. Facebook Pixel is a tool or a piece of code that allows Facebook have access to your website. The purpose of Facebook Pixel is for Facebook to have an in-depth understanding and tracking of your website whenever you are running ad. With Pixel, Facebook will be able to know the behavior of your users. When I mean users, people, your customers, sorry to say users, your customer, Facebook will be able to understand the behavior and the actions being taken on your website by your customers. If a customer clicks on the cart icon, or when the customer purchases your goods, Facebook will be able to track that you've made the sales, or this person is coming from your past history, or this person is a returning customer. Anything that has to do with monitoring your customer and tracking them is what this Facebook Pixel does. Okay, let's click and let me show you guys something. When you click on this pixel here, you see that it says we have made some changes to our platform. To find your Meta Pixel data assets, go to data sources and then select data set. So it is no longer pixel, it is now data set. Instead of going to pixel, go ahead and click on this data set right here. For you to create a pixel, please mind you, data set and pixel are the same. But previously, it used to be pixel only, and when you click on pixel, you'll be able to create it. But right here, Facebook have made some upgrades and changes, and then it's now data set. So now we are on data set. We are going to be adding our pixel. All right. So how are we going to do that? We are going to click on this add button. Now it says name this data set, which is equivalent to name this pixel. So we are going to name it, let's call it Ninja Blitz data set. All right, so we are going to click on create. So this is it right here. Now we've created it. We are going to verify this data set. We are going to do some settings to make this work. And once it start working, we'll know more about this pixel. So how are we going to make this work, or how are we going to verify this pixel and add it to our website? It is pretty easy. Please pay close attention and watch as I'm going to be showing you the step-by-step process. Okay, so before that, here you can actually go here to assign partners to your data set. You can add more assets to your data set. So let's go to this ad asset and see what will happen. So right here, we don't have any ad manager ad account yet. I think we need to create an ad account. But before that, let's close this and then head over to open events manager. So on this event manager, you'll be able to verify this data set. The next thing you're going to do, you're going to click on open in events manager. So now, as you can see, this is the data set we just created a few minutes ago, Ninja Blitz data set. So what are you going to do next? You are going to set up this data set. We have different options. You can verify this data set or pixel. Now you can either verify it by sending event from a server, or you can verify it by gather website event from browser history activity, or you can do that by share data from a mobile app, or you can share data stored in a spreadsheet. So in our case, we are going to be using this option right here, set up meta pixel. Now, when you want to set it up, it will give you two options, which is install code manually, or you use a partner gateway. Now, this partner gateway will allow you to use plugin to integrate it. It is very easy. Just go ahead and click on this check for partner and then follow the instructions. It's an on-screen instruction, pretty easy. But in my case, I don't usually use this option here. I prefer using the code manually. So I'm going to be using on this install code manually. So we are going to click on it. So now when you click on it, you're going to copy this code here. You're going to copy this code by clicking on this green button here. You're going to click on copy code, and once you copy this code, go back to your website again. Remember I told you earlier that you should install a plugin called insert header and footer. So here is my insert header and footer. This is the header, and this is the body, and this is the footer. So what am I going to do? I'm going to look for a way to place this code I copied. So I'm going to place this code here, which is still my header, and then go ahead and click on save changes. So once you save changes, like I said earlier, I'm using a caching plugin. So when I save this, it's not going to take effect instantly. So it will take some minutes. After some minutes, you go back here, you click on continue. All right. So click here, turn on automatic advanced matching. You're going to turn this on and make sure every other thing here is turned on, and then click on continue. Now it says add event using event setup tools. You're going to click on open event setup tool. All right, so let's click on open event setup tool and see what is going to happen. It says we haven't received any event for the pixel Niger Bleed dataset. Please check that the code on your website is set up properly. Now remember I told you when we pasted this code, I said it will take some minutes to take effect. After some minutes, this notice here will disappear. So I might be pausing this video to allow the minute count, and then I will continue once this is verified. All right, I am back from the 5-minute break. Okay, so like I said, once you add your pixel code to your website, wait for some minutes, max 10 minutes. Don't rush and click on the continue button, because if you do that, it might not work. So give it some minutes, and meanwhile, some people might just do it and it will work instantly, but in most cases, you are going to encounter the same error we got while doing it together. The error showing you that the pixel or the code is not being detected on the Facebook platform. And I know some of you are a little bit confused. How are we able to get to this point here? It's pretty easy. See the same way. Now, let me quickly go back to business settings. Let me quickly go back to show you guys how we're able to arrive at this point. So now, this is our business setting. Of course, I know you are familiar with this place already. So you go to your data sources and then click on dataset, and this is the dataset or pixel we created, and then click on open event manager. So this event manager will actually allow you to set up a particular event you want Facebook to track for you. The purpose of you setting up your event is to allow Facebook track your customers' actions on your website. So now, what events are you going to track? You are going to set up your events in regards to the objective of your ad. If you are running ads to make sales, you are going to set up a purchase event. Whenever somebody performs this action on your website, Facebook should record it as a sale. All right. So now, how are we going to set up our event? It's pretty easy. All you have to do is to click on this settings option here. Now, when you go to settings, you are going to scroll down to where you will see set up events tool or open event tool. Then click on it. Now, this place will allow you to track a particular website URL. Now let's open this website. Let's open this, and then let's go to this fruit press. All right, let's go to this fruit presser page. Now let's say I am running advert on this page and I want to sell this fruit press. This fruit press is selling for 13,000 naira, and now I run Facebook ad and a customer happened to come to this page. How am I going to know that a customer placed an order? Aside from the email we are going to get that somebody made an order, how are we going to notify Facebook? How are we going to tell Facebook that this person just made a sales? How are we going to do that? That is when event setup tool comes in. So event setup tool allows you to track your customers' activity on your website. When they make order, Facebook will know that this person has made an order. So whenever a customer comes to this landing page and then go through all these write-ups here, and the person wants to make an order or want to place order, and the person clicks to order now, and the person gets to this point, the person will fill his or her name, address, state, and blah blah blah. After that, the person will click on process my order. It will take the person to my thank you page. That is to say that an order has been placed. So Facebook should track this as a sale or as a purchase. All right. So now we are going to copy our thank you page. Let me quickly go to my pages and get my thank you page. My thank you page is a page that shows whenever a customer places an order. All right, so the thank you page signifies that an order has been made. So I'm going to be tracking my thank you page. So whenever a customer gets to this point, it means that I have made a sales. All right, so I'm going to copy this as my event tracking code or tracking URL and head over to my Facebook event. All right, this is it here. So I'm going to copy my thank you page and paste it right here. That is to say, whenever a customer gets to this page, a sale has been made. All right, so I'm going to copy this and then click on open website. So this is my thank you page. It says thank you for your order. Our representative will contact you shortly. I don't know if you noticed something here. Immediately we open this page through our event setup tool. We have this option here. So now it says, what are you going to track? Are you going to track a button? Are you going to track a URL? In this case, we are going to track a URL. Means that whenever a customer gets to this point, this person has placed his order, we have made a sale. So right here, to tell Facebook that we've made a sale, we are going to click on track URL. And in this case, Facebook is going to be tracking this URL as what event. Now you are going to choose, leave it by default to URL equals, and then click select event. The event you want to track is a purchase event, that a sales has been made. If you want to use value, that is the amount of the item you are selling, you can use it here. You can use the value page, so in my case I don't usually use it. I use do not include value or don't include value. And then currency, of course we spend in naira, so let me go here and choose my currency. This is it right here, and then click on confirm. So that is it. As you can see, it says event setup complete. All right, so this is how to set up your events on your pixel. All right, so right here we are done with this, and then you are going to click on finish setup and then click on finish here, or you can skip this or you rate it. So right here we've set up our event. How are we going to know that our event is working perfectly? That is when this event test tool comes in. This test event allows you to check what you just did now, if it's working or not. So how are you going to test and to know that our event that we just set up now is working? It's pretty easy. Just go ahead and click on test event, and then confirm your event are set up properly. And we are going to click on this here, and then here, this is it here. This is the event we just set up. We are going to click on open website. Let's see what will happen. All right, just stay here for like 3 or 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go back. Let's see what happened. You can see. So it shows here that a purchase has been made, and also of course page view. A customer viewed this page. So whenever this customer lands to this page, it means that a sales has been made. As you can see here, it's written here, purchase processed, and the page view processed. So this is how you set up your event, and then also how to know that your event is working perfectly. All right, so it's pretty easy, guys. This is how you set up your event. So go ahead and set up your event. By the time you start selling your product and more people are visiting your web pages, more people are coming to your landing page, and more orders coming to your store or your website, you see the activity here. This is where the whole activity, the chart is going to be displayed. You will then see the amount of order you've gotten so far. You see everything here on your event overview. All right, so this is how you add your Facebook pixel, verify your pixel, set up your event tool, and of course test your event that everything is working perfectly. So guys, we're actually done on this section, and then see you in the next section.